Alright guys, welcome back to the 3.2 story. We're gonna be talking to Alphonse at what's your name? Montoya's Cavern. 6-6 in Montoya's Cavern. Alrighty. Let's talk to him. This war is ours. I must ask that you not breathe a word of this to any others at the Rising Stone, especially from. I will brief Taro on what we have learned, as well as Uringer, but he may have insight into what the world told us. As for you, Igneel, after all you have done, I would say you have earned a rest. But speaking of well-earned rest, I received a massive from Sir Almeric while you were away. To it would seem he is planning a ceremony of some sort and would like for you to attend. He did not divulge the details, preferring instead to explain in person. Mayhap you should pay him a visit. Okay. To Kortha's Foundation. We're going to Foundation. To the... Alright, we're gonna go to the Forgotten Night. There it is. Still a little shaken up from the last part of the story, so that was crazy. Alright, let's talk to the Temple Knight. Master Fullbuster, the Lord Commander left instructions that you were to be shown inside. Cool.
A pleasure to see you again, my friend. I take it you received our invitation. Good, good. You of all people should be present. When the true brothers of the faith seized control of the vault, I feared the worst. Yet in adversity were we blessed with the promise of peace between man and dragon through Vidofnir's timely rescue of an innocent child. Timely, I say, though miraculous or providential might better describe the event. The gods themselves could not have devised a more fitting symbol of hope. Needless to say, we could scarce let such an opportunity pass us by. Which is why I set about making formal arrangements for a peace conference between our peoples. You and yours have done more to bring us together than any, and it is only right that you attend. But I confess that is not the only reason I would be glad to have you there. Given Nidhogg's implacable opposition to the peace, it is possible that he and his followers may attempt to disrupt proceedings, in which event your presence would be a comfort to all in attendance. Pray understand, I have no wish to invite the worm's ire, but if our fractured nation is to heal, if we are to move forward as a people united, then we must do whatever is necessary to bring about lasting change. Tis nothing. Lucia cautioned me against giving vent to my passions, lest my wounds reopen. It has not been easy reaching out to our opponents in Ishgard, many of whom sympathized with the actions of the true brothers. But in so doing, we have limited the influence of the zealots. The people are ready, my friend. This conference must go ahead. I knew you would understand. The conference will take place on the border of Ishgardian and Ravanian territory in Falcon's Nest. Lucia is there seeing to the final preparations even as we speak. Pray join her at your earliest convenience. It would not do for the guest of honor to arrive late, after all. Oh, and one more thing. A drink. We should make time for one. Once the conference is concluded, I mean. By my reckoning, 'tis long overdue.
Alright. Oh goodness. Foreshadowing. Alrighty, where are we going? Falcon's Nest. Just right up here. This steps. There's Lucia. The Lord Commander said you would come, Igneel. As you can see, preparations for the conference are proceeding apace. Mark well the curtain above. It conceals a relief that will be unveiled during the conference. The Masons' Labor Day and night to see if flashed on schedule. Sir Emmerich wanted a symbol which would endure long after this conference is concluded. I think he will be pleased with the result. It was not my war, but I made it mine, and to see it draw closer to a resolution fills me with a strange hope. His faith is infectious, is it not? His certainty that we can be better than we are. Forgive me, I am rambling. You must be tired from your journey. Go rest, I will not keep you. That concludes that quest. Alrighty. Let's do the next one. Staunch conviction. If you would rather not take a rest, then why not take a walk around Falcon's Nest, make your presence known to the people, and so forth. In addition to those who have come from far and wide to attend this ceremony, you may meet Lords Anturiel and Emarlin, who have graciously volunteered their services. They should be glad to see you. Now, if you would excuse me, I must needs return to my duties. Alright. Let's talk to some people. There's one guy right here. The youth. You know, when everything's set to begin, I wasn't sure how many might come, so I thought it would be best to come early and find a spot with a great view. When I heard Sir Emmerich was planning to make a speech, I knew I couldn't miss it. I mean, the man risked his own neck to rescue those hostages. How often do we get heroes like that in this day and age? And he's more than a fighter too, he's a thinker, he is. He's got plans to better our lives, to change things, and he'll do it by the fury. Me and my friends and family, we all believe he can do it. A friend. Alright, next person over here. I'm glad to see the rumors were true. Well met, Master Fullbuster. And fear not, I have no intention of begging your aid with this or that. Everything appears to be in order. My only lingering concern is that one of the convictors might not have been informed of our plans. As I recall, Vandervale may pass directly over their encampment. The last thing we need is a glory-seeking nobleman attempting to slay a Darvanian ambassador to a peace conference. That's a good point. Alright, one more. Bloody exciting, isn't it? Not just peace with dragons, but with all of them heretics besides. Don't misunderstand, we've got plenty of healthy fear of being bathed in dragon fire. That being said, the heretics did far more to hinder our efforts here in the past, so hearing that we're close to a reconciliation comes as a great relief. Cool. Run, run, run. how much has changed since we fought alongside each other in the vault. If you had told me then that we would soon be hosting a peace conference, I would have thought you a naive fool. Yet here we are, preparing to make that fantasy a reality. And here I am, laboring to make it so. Lord Ontario, if I may. Certainly, First Commander. How may I be of service? Some of the convictors are refusing to stand down. The majority were willing to do so, but a small party have instead pledged to engage any Darwinian bound for Falcon's Nest. Fury take me. They would defy Sir Emmerich's commands if they dare attack Wonderfear. It will not come to that, but to see that it does not, we must need hasten their encampment. They should be far more reluctant to oppose us were a lord's house four times presents. I understand completely. Let us depart at once. But ere we do, I must ask, will you look after Emeraldin while I am away? As you know, he has ever been an impulsive, unchangeable child, but recently he seems to have been suffering from a bout of melancholy. I thought to lift his spirits, having him assist with the guard duty. A simple but honorable charge, unlikely to expose him to danger, given the presence of so many other knights. Alas, he has taken no interest, and I fear he may abandon his post in my absence. All I ask is that you keep an eye on him until I return. Exhausting thought that may be. Thank you, my friend. I promise we will not be long. Alright, a complete staunch conviction. Alright guys, we will be back